Hello learners, in a previous session we have discussed about a minor poet of the Elizabethan age. Today in this session we will talk about that pre-dramatic age or that dramatic era or that how the drama began or the origin of the drama we will discuss here, and after that we will move ahead with that before Shakespearean writer and after Shakespearean writer, and that theater closing process we will see in Elizabethan time period and after that. So in this session, particularly in this lecture, we will see the origin of the drama and some of the beginning or the pioneer points of the drama we will discuss here. So it's going to be a long reading lecture, just because here I have to explain that how drama began. So just because this Elizabethan age began with a poetry, so there is not on a single thing is there like a drama kind of thing, but some of the minor poets like George Chapman, we have discussed that they are making a stage play, but still it's not on 110% a drama. Still it's written in a poetic form and present in a stage play. So there is a quite complicated. It's not 100 or the pure dramatic form. So in this session we will discuss about the pure dramatic or the drama. What is the drama? So let's see the first point, the origin of the drama. First the deed, then the story, then the play. That seems to be the natural development of the drama in its simplest form. The great deeds of people are treasured in its literature, and later generation represent in a play or pantomime certain part of the story which appeals mostly powerful to imagination. Means what they want to tell us that every a society's culture are represent in their stories, and somehow that stories are narrate one of the dramatic form on that it's a represent, and after that generation after generation that stories are told, and people are forwarding that stories generation after generation, and plus that they will add some of the imagination also, so that the original story and what the other generation are added, and after that move ahead we will find that there is a not original thing, but we will face that we are supposed to connect with that imagination. So that is the concept they are telling. Among primitive race, the deed of their god and heroes are often represented at the earliest festivals, and among children whose instincts are not yet blunt by artificial habits. One sees the story that was heard at the bedtime repeated next day in vigorous action. When our boys turn shout and our girls princess Presley as our first dramatist turned to the old legend and the heroes of Britain for their first stage production. To act a part seems unnatural to humanity as to tell a story. Originally, the drama is but an old story retold to the eye. A story put into action by living performers who for the moment make believe or imagine themselves to be the old heroes. So it's our bedtime story or the nighttime tales or the god and the heroes we have create or narrate. That is the way like another old stories become on a stage play, and then that our heroes are coming in that literature So what they say is that the old stories become famous, then it's adapt, or that they have changed their form, and that the story become a drama. So they have changed the platform to tell the narration, or that a literary form was changing there. To illustrate the matter simply, there was a great life lived by him who was called a Christ. Inevitably, the life found it is a way into literature, and we have the gospel. Around the life and literature sprang up a great religion. Its worship was at first simple. The common prayer, the evening meal together, the remember words of the Master, and the closing hymns. Gradually, a ritual was established which grew more elaborate and impressive as the century went by. So means what they want to tell us that when the beginning of Christ, we see that there is a simple thing. It's a worship was at a first simple, the common prayer and the evening meal. I remember the word of the master. So these are the basic things, the concept Christ has given. So what they want to tell, the illustration of the matter simply by an idea or the concept of Christ. Christ as a god or hero, and the story or the narration is gospel. We have seen that there is a two Old Testament and New Testament, and that the gospels are written so that they want to tell us that the hero and legend story, and when that begin it's a normal, but after that it's become a complicated or make it a little bit difficult possessions with their structure also. So that the ritual format was later on added. They want to tell us that the same way the drama was later on adapted. First, the origin format was poetry. Since from the master's life began to be represented in the church, especially as Christmas time, when the story of Christ's birth was made more effective to the eye of people who could not read by Bible in a merge surrounded by meek and shepherds, with a core of angels chanting the Gloria in excelsis. Other impressive scenes from Gospel follow. Then the Old Testament was called upon until a complete cycle of play from the certain of final judgment was established, and we have the mysterious and miracle play of Middle Age. Out of the come directly the drama of Elizabethan age. So now we will see, so that was the concept of drama was emerging. So from a big very big that smallest example or that easiest example they have give, that is the Christ and that Bible and the Gospels and Old Testament, New Testament, how that stories, and that particular time was a Christmas time. On that time people are seeing that stories, and some people are not able to read the Bibles, like a shepherd kind of people. So for them also make it comfortable that what actually or that originally what is written in Bible, if they want to see that they have shown here. So that was the leading concept behind it. So now we have to see the development of the drama period. In the development of the drama we will see, in that first point is the religious period. In Europe, as in a Greek, the drama had a distinctly religious origin. Friends, everything born within a religion. Religious give the birth to the art, culture, literature, or the politics, power. Every single thing will connect with the religion, or that a religion make that much big aura that every single stream can connect with the religion. So that is the somehow that argument put by the philosophers, that not everything will connect with the religion, but some cultural people says that yes, everything will connect with the religion. So it's a very debatable question, that whether the religion is powerful or that other factor, the nature is powerful. So it's an ongoing fight in 21st century also. But let the focus on our topic. So today's topic is a religion period, the second one. The now we will see, we have first the origin of the drama. There we have example of Christ, Bible and Gospels. Now we will see a development in the drama. So first section talks about a religious period. In the Europe, as in a Greek, the drama had a distinctly religious origin. The first character were drawn from a New Testament, and the object of the first play was to make the church services more impressive, or to emphasize moral lesson by showing the reward of the good and the punishment of evildoers. In the latter days of the Roman Empire, the church found the stage possessed by a frightful play, which debased the moral of people already fallen to low. Reform seems impossible. The corrupt drama was driven from a stage, and a play of every kind were forbidden. But mankind loves suspect, and soon the church itself provided a substitute for the forbidden play in the famous mystery and miracle. So now first that religion has given the permission, but after that they have forbidden or they resist. But what they see, that in the Roman times it's a flourish, or it get a success much more in people, it is in demand. So that's why the church cannot able to control the drama's progress. So after that, what we see, that a religious period has divided drama in a two session, or that the two types they give. First, it's the first time happened that the drama are divided in a two pattern. First one was a miracle, and the second one was mysterious play. So let's talk about now miracle play and mysterious play. In the French, the name miracle was given to any play represent the lives of saints, while the mystery represent scenes from a life of Christ. So friends, according to a French, miracle is a saint's life, but if someone say mystery, then it goes with the Christ. It's according to the French peoples, not that the British people are saying, but according to the French people. So keep in mind that if someone says about what are the point of view of French people, then you have to say a miracle go with the saints, and if someone says mystery, then it goes with the Christ. So from the life of Christ, stories from the Old Testament associate with the coming of Messiah. In England, this distinction was almost unknown. The name miracle was used indiscriminately for all the play having their origin in Bible or in the lives of the saints, and the name mystery to distinguish a certain class of play was not used until long after the religious drama had passed away. The earlier miracle of which we have any record in England is the Ludius the Snaked Catherine, which was performed in Dunstable about the year 1110. So it's a first play, and that is a miracle play, and the name is Leeds D. Sneaked the Catherine, and it's a present in or that perform in Dunstable. About the year, it's about the year means it's not 110% sure, but 90% it's maybe or like approximately 1110. It is not known who wrote the original play of Saint Catherine, but our first version was prepared by Geoffrey of Saint Albans, a French school teacher of Dunstable. When or not the play was given in English is not known, but it was a customary in the earliest play for the chief actor to speak in Latin or French to show their importance, while minor and comic part of the same play were given in English. Friends, somehow that French or Latin is more respectable language than English. If you see the structure of the play, what we find that I'm reading one more time. But it was customary in the earliest play for the chief actor, means the chief actor, to speak in Latin or French, and if you want that to show their importance, while minor and comic part of the same play were given in English. So you can count the weightage of language, that which language has more weightage, more respect, reputation by this. That English, it's come with the comic, but when you want to take some serious talk on serious issue, then you are using Latin or French. So that's the difference. You can see it. For 4 centuries after this first recorded play, the miracle increased steadily in number and popularity in England. They were given first very simple and impressively in the church. Then, as the actor increased in number and the play in liveliness, the offer flow to the churchyard. But when fun and hilarity began to predominate even in the most scared representation, the scandalings persist forbade plays altogether on church ground. By the year 1300, the miracle were out of ecclesiastical hand and adopted eagerly by the town guilds. And in the following 2 centuries, we find the church proceeding against the abuse of the religious drama. Means that the first miracle and mystical play began by the church, but now the church facing a problem just because now other people are also holding them. So now church it must be that they have to make a free hand to that now local people can adapt the drama and everything. So it's a begin in 13th century that properly that other people have get the chances, and the church has lose their control on the drama. So that is the way which it had itself introduced, and which at first had served a purely religious purpose. But by this time the miracle had taken a strong hold upon the English people, and they continue to be immensely popular until in the 16th century they were replaced by the Elizabethan drama. So that we find all the dramas or the stage plays are cover up or that replaced by Elizabethan drama. Why? Just because that the Shakespeare, the Christopher Marlowe's, and that some of the popular dramatists have changed their methods. They have broke the rules which is made by old people. So that's why we find some different kind of characteristic in Elizabethan drama. So friends, it's about a first a topic on drama. First we have seen origin, then we see religious period, there we see miracle and mystical play. Now there is a two sub point, cycle of the play and the stage and the actors, that we will discuss in upcoming session. After that we will go to the second point on the drama development, that was the moral period of the drama. So it's going to be in a third session, that we will discuss about the moral period of the drama. So upcoming session will talk about a cycle of the play and the stage and the actors of the drama. I hope you guys can understand this session. It's about dramas